As preparations heat up ahead of the Ondo State governorship election, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has sent a strong message to the incumbent governor and candidates of the All Progressives Congress in the state, Rotimi Akeredolu. Wike, who doubled as chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) National Campaign Council in the just concluded governorship election in Edo State, warned Akeredolu that he should not force him to relocate to the state ahead of the poll. The governor was reacting to a comment made by Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, who recently accused him of being the godfather of Rivers politics. Angered by his comments, Governor Wike said he had no interest in the election but won't hesitate to campaign with the achievements of his party, the PDP. First of all, I don't want to believe that Akeredolu can make such a statement. He does not have what it takes to make such a statement. Godfather of what and for who? We are the ones fighting against godfatherism. The question is that, have you, Akeredolu, done well for your people and my party is saying no? You have not done well and I have believed so. Therefore, I am saying that Ondo people should protect their votes. They should repeat what happened in Edo State. I still want to doubt that Akeredolu said that against me. And I am going to go and look for that newspaper and read to be sure he did not say that. I want to see that Akeredolu declared Wike persona non grata. He knows he can't try that. If he tries it, then he is going to get into trouble. If they are not careful, I will be in Ondo Wike once. Okay? Well, I'm sure a lot of people will pick on what Wike has said, because honestly, it's like they are beginning to make him to even have interest in Ondo State. Of course, from the tone of his speech or his comments, you know that he was not even really too interested or too keen about that. When you talk about Niger Delta, Edo is part of Niger Delta, and the manner at which everything happened in Edo State at least made him to be more interested in Edo in the first place. Of course, this man has been minding his business in his own state. He does what he feels like the people want or what he wants, even as the governor, the power be given to him. He minds his business within that confine. It was the same Obaseki that went to meet with him. That see. We all saw all of those things. Not that he just came and started prognosing into what is not his business. For the fact that Edo is part of a Niger Delta, which they've been holding meetings together. They call them, traced or something. They've been working together as a region. So if not because Obaseki went to meet him and, okay, if you want to come to our party, he was in the other party, and that was when the interest began to grow. Ordinarily, he wouldn't have gone there in the first place. So not to talk of Ondo State, I don't think he really had that time. And from, like I said, from his tone, you will know that he's not really too interested. He said, but if this man tries it, that definitely you even invite him. He said, fight Godfather. We are the ones fighting Godfatherism. And you are telling me godfather of who? Because even when the statement came from the commissioner of information from that state, I was wondering that from where. I was just like, how come? What's the same thing that they are talking about that you are not using against him? He said, but one thing he's trying to say is that he doesn't believe that the governor says so. He said he doesn't believe. He will go and check very well and confirm that if at all he says so, that the man should not try him because he does not even have what it takes. And most of the time, even most importantly, even in Edo State as well, that we've been talking about, Wike did not do much. I think the only time Wike could really do much was when Obaseki was to join the party, and that was when we were hearing back and forth a statement, and I think that was when he really did what he needed to do. But it was just like, what is going to happen, the manner at which they rigged the election, was just giving them all those tips. Wike did not vote. Wike did not bring people from River State to come and vote in Edo State that now brought the victory. It was just there. When you are going through stuff, or when you are doing, you are marrying and people are around you, or even whichever situation you find yourself at, when you see people around you, it gives you encouragement to do better. Everything is not all about money. I think that was exactly what Wike did in the case of Edo State. He didn't vote in the first place. Even if he had voted, he's going to have one vote, of which he does not have the right to vote in that state. He just came and as a campaign manager or the chairman, he needed to be there, and that's it. So we all know other things that brought the victory of Obaseki, the Edo people first and foremost, and also all other things that we're hearing from international communities. So those were the things that really gave Obaseki that victory. Not that Wike did any special thing, if we look at it, but it was just there that they get it bad, that anything when I want to do, I will see him. Not for anything. So for somebody to not say you want to be Godfather from where to where now? No, now. It is the same thing APC usually do. They will not be, using it against other people. So I believe Akeredolu is a gentleman, of course. I have never even heard him speak in such manner. But when election time is coming, everybody tries to speak out, just like Obaseki himself. Obaseki is not that talking type. He's not that talking type. There is very, very reserved. But because of election, he began to, even if all those things he was talking, you could see that, this man has been pushed to the wall, for him to speak the way he speaks. And anytime he speaks calmly. He speaks calmly. That is his nature. So I believe Akeredolu himself too is not a that person that will talk anyhow. Of course, election can, when you become a politician, especially in the kind of country we are, you just have to let your voice be heard. So they should just not try to involve Wike, because he's not even interested in Ondo State election. He say, if you try me, I will come. If you try me, I will definitely come. So it's not as if Wike just came out and began to make a such statement. Oh, this and that, I'm going to deal with you. No, 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 no. They are the ones that brought that invited him in the first place, because he has not said anything. They are the one that invited him. That Wike, we know this and this and that, but don't bring all those your whatever to River State. Well, Ondo don't be Lagos. Talk and do governor. You shouldn't take any shit from those fraudulent leaders. A lot of people are really ascribing, power or whatever. They're just recognizing the man, for being bold. And I think that's what is really giving some people sleepless nights. After Edo State election, when he went back, when he went back to his state, you come and see the mammoth crowd. You saw it. It's in the public domain. They gave him an heroic welcome. I was just wondering, where it can be these people won't. I'm sure the incident that happened, that when he was in his hotel, the IG of police asked him to go back to River State, and also he was being surrounded by 300 policemen. They laid a siege in against him. I think that was one of the reasons why the people are like, one thing about Nigerians is that they don't want anybody to look down on anybody, or you want to intimidate somebody. Oh, they will come out for you. Now our person, so I don't know, maybe, and again, coupled with the victory also, everything put together, that, oh, you're going to Edo State was just not in vain. And you could see the crowd, even the Benin people or Edo people did not even give him such a welcome. But of course, is their man, so they value him. You can imagine, he just went to another state to watch to observe what is happening, and you came back there. Hey, that speaks volume. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what Wike has said to Akeredolu. Thank you very much. Bye.